Welcome to the online leadership development. In this video we're looking at leadership styles, and you will have a leadership style whether you classify yourself as a leader or not. We can all lead from wherever we are. Daniel Goleman, as well as writing a brilliant book about emotional intelligence, also wrote one called The New Leaders. And Daniel Goleman's work has identified 6 different types of leadership style: visionary, commanding, pace setting, coaching, affiliative, and democratic. And where you will have a natural primary leadership style, you might also default to one when under stress. The key message about leadership styles is using them to help you manage people and manage the context in which you're working. For example, if you're in a crisis and think about fire burning in the building, what you don't want is somebody who's taking a coach-like approach. You need the pace setting. Person who's going to get things done, be clear about people's roles and get everybody out that building. If you have a team with very different views, very different individuals, some assertiveness, people disagreeing with each other, then you might use a more democratic style where you're helping people focus on what's the big picture, what's the big goal. And when your team members start to be difficult, you might be asking a question: how does this contribute to the goal? It's about getting everybody to understand that there's a bigger purpose. You would use a coaching style where you might have an individual who perhaps is a little bit shy, needs some development, or wouldn't accept some comment on their development in front of a team. The coaching is where you would take the one-to-one and in a very supportive way help develop that person. The visionary is where there might be a need for change, or you're in an environment where there is rapid change, and being able to paint that big picture of why the organisation is doing what it's doing, where the direction is, what's needed in order to get there, what's the role of everybody in that journey. This is where the visionary style comes in particularly useful. Commanding is an effective style for short periods of time. Again, very similar to the pace setting. If there's a crisis, a challenge, or you have a team of difficult people where you're not being able to get to consensus, this is when you might consider the commanding, but it should be used sparingly. The affiliative style is one that, rather than on a one-to-one with the coach, as with the coaching style, is taking everybody in the team together. It's being the glue, connecting, and it's particularly useful where there might be rifts in the team. So getting people to start to work together, to discuss, to have those open conversations. This is one where the affiliative style works particularly well. So 6 different styles, different context. You'll have your primary, but it's also good to flex.